How to win a home in a competitive Richmond market, even if you're not the highest offer. Here's the truth. The Richmond market is shifting. Homes aren't flying off the shelf like they were a year ago. Days on market are climbing. Negotiations are back on the table and buyers finally have a little breathing room. But here's the catch. When the right home hits the market, priced well, stays beautifully, and in a great location, it still sells quickly and sometimes with multiple offers. Those are the ones everyone wants. So today, I'm breaking down exactly how to win those homes without overpaying and how to navigate the rest of the market strategically while others chase headlines. Let's start with what's changed. We're not in a frenzy where every home has 10 offers by Sunday night. Today, about half the homes in Richmond are sitting longer, especially if they're overpriced or need updates. But the well-priced, move-in ready homes in areas like Bon Air, Midlothian, and the Museum District, they're still getting attention. So as a buyer, you now have power, but you still need precision. Step 1, get your financing rock solid. Even though competition has cooled, sellers still care deeply about certainty. A fully underwritten pre-approval, not just a quick online pre-qual, shows you're serious and ready to close. It's like walking into an interview already wearing the name badge that says, "I'm hired." And here's a pro move. Have your lender call the listing agent when your offer goes in. That one quick phone call builds credibility and can make your offer feel safer, even if your price isn't the highest. Step 2, write a clean, confident offer. Now that sellers aren't buried in 10 offers, they're taking more time to evaluate the details. Clean paperwork, clear terms, and a short contingency timeline can set you apart. Here's an example. I had a buyer in Chesterfield who wrote a clean, straightforward offer, no drama, no odd requests, just solid terms. The seller picked them over another buyer offering more money because they felt confident the deal would close. Sometimes less friction beats more dollars. Step 3, know what kind of property you're competing for. Not every listing requires the same approach. If a home has been sitting for 30 days, you have room to negotiate. If it's brand new to the market, staged beautifully, and priced right, you need to act faster and stronger. The key is reading the situation accurately. I help my clients do that by studying local data daily, price reductions, showing activity, and how long homes take to go pending. That's how we know when to move quickly and when to wait them out. Now, step 4, align with the seller's priorities. Even in a calmer market, sellers still have emotional and practical needs. Some want speed, others want flexibility or simplicity. Matching your offer to what matters most to that seller can win you the deal without spending more. For example, I had a West End buyer win a home because we offered a flexible closing timeline that matched the seller's move-out schedule. But we weren't the highest offer. We were the easiest to say yes to. If this is helpful so far and you want more no-fluff tips on selling smarter in Richmond, hit subscribe right now. I post new videos every week designed to save sellers time, money, and stress. Step 5, focus on presentation and communication when your offer is submitted. How it's presented matters. A clean, complete offer from an agent who communicates clearly builds trust. Listing agents remember who makes their job easier, and they'll advocate for your offer if they trust it'll close smoothly. Now, I once had a listing agent tell me, "We picked your buyer because your offer was the only one that didn't give me a headache." Sometimes professionalism is the ultimate negotiation strategy. Step 6, use your leverage wisely. In today's Richmond market, buyers finally have some leverage again. That doesn't mean go in swinging. Sellers still expect realistic offers, and homes priced well are still commanding strong interest. The sweet spot, firm but fair. And if a home's been sitting for a while, we can negotiate repairs, closing costs, or price adjustments. But if it's brand new to the market and checks every box, coming in low might just get ignored. That's where I help you read the room. Step 7, stay emotionally steady. The best buyers know how to stay calm, Sometimes the home you lose is the one that teaches you how to win the next one. The Richmond market rewards buyers who are patient, prepared, and level-headed, not reactive. Step 8. Don't chase perfect. Buyers who win in this market focus on the 90%. No house checks every box, but the right one checks the important ones: location, layout, light, and long-term potential. I tell my clients this all the time: the perfect home doesn't exist, but the right home for you does. All right, now let's recap. The Richmond market is cooling, but not cold. The best homes still move fast, so prepare your financing early, write clean offers, focus on communication, and align with what sellers actually want. You don't need to outspend other buyers. You just need to outthink them. Now, if you're planning to buy soon, let's talk. I'll walk you through how to navigate this market, where patience meets precision, and make sure you win the right home the smart way. Don't miss next week's video: the hidden cost of buying a home in Richmond and how to budget for them without stress. We'll cover the cost buyers often forget and how to plan so you're confident from contract to closing. Now make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And in the comments, tell me, what's your biggest worry about buying in today's market? I'll cover a few in upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.